Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV. And we cut different, man. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Before the video even starts, man, go ahead and subscribe, comment. What do you think he's going to talk about? Today, we got somebody very special in the building. His first name is actually the watch I got on today.
Hey.
We got my brother Nixon Price in the building.
Yes, sir. What's good, bro?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. Can't complain.
Definitely. I shit hard. I didn't even see it.
Appreciate it, bro.
Shit hard.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I be trying to do a little, you know,
Hey,
a little
I
something.
feel it. Yo, we cut different today.
Definitely, man. We cut different.
For sure.
And, you know, it's a lot to get into with you, bro, because you started off rapping one way.
Yeah.
You found your sound and got into the more soulful kind of R&B, but still bar-heavy vibes. Yeah. You know, started off in Bridgeport, went to Stratford, and we just had on your homeboy Capo DZ.
For sure, my brother right there.
And so he kind of did the reverse transition, right? So tell us a little bit about growing up in Bridgeport with that big family. And
you know, just like everybody else, different environment for me. Kind of Bridgeport was more of like a secluded vibe for myself. Like I felt like I didn't really start migrating with my people until I got to Stratford. So went over to Stratford when I was about like, I want to say 10 or 11. I moved into my grandmother's house with my mom's and my sister. And, you know, from Stratford, that's really kind of like where I found myself. That's really like my home for real. So.
Word. And so talk about, you know, growing up with that large family, and then later on you find out there's more, y'all, you feel me, and having to provide.
Right. So it started out, like I said, it was, you know, my grandmother, my mom, and my sister. I knew about my pops. You know, he would come in and out. And growing up, you know, being the only man in the crib at the time, it was a different, I feel like, responsibility for me. Growing up so young, still having to, you know, be the man, make sure you do what you do, learn responsibilities at an early age. And I want to say when I was about 11 or 12, that's when I started figuring out, okay, I got another brother, you feel me, another sister. Then it was like a year later, okay, you got another brother. He just lives in Atlanta. Then it's like, I get to high school, it's, oh, yo, your brother from Norwalk, you know, and I'm like, damn, you know, what the hell what's going on? Like, I didn't know my family was so big. I'm kind of used to just knowing my everyday family, but also now as I'm even evolving as a man, I'm learning my siblings as they're evolving, you feel me? So it wasn't the casual, okay, like I grew up with you. I had to kind of figure you out, you feel me?
Some welcome home Roscoe Jenkins
shit.
type
Yeah,
shit.
like let's get to know each other. I mean, it was dope because all of us is into music. So that was, I felt like the one thing that kind of helped us connect easier was we all was just into music.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, you know, especially you want to get to like high school is, okay, I want to really know myself. I want to set my tone, da-da-da-da-da. But also for me, I had like another mission on the side is like, I want to set the tone with my family, let them know who I really am. You feel me?
100.
So.
And so you talk about all of y'all doing music and all of y'all kind of collaborating. And so I know that you guys did something for Flex, and I know you did something for Dirt, which was, those were both big moments for you. Talk about those experiences, what they meant to you, and also talk about the feedback that you got from Flex.
Yeah, so when I was in high school, shout out to my brother Big Mike out in CT. He gave the opportunity out. They were doing a little showcase with Funk Flex. So me and my homies, you feel me, went out there. It was crazy because like an hour before we got out there, we got into a car accident. You feel me? Got hit by a Mack truck. And my sister.
What?
Yeah, it was a Mack truck.
You see how he just tried to skate through that shit?
We got hit by a Mack truck.
An 18-wheeler?
18-wheeler.
What the fuck?
We was in a minivan.
That's crazy,
and,
bro.
My sister and my brother ended up fucking their back up, but it was like
man.
It was on our way to Funk Flex. You feel me? Got hit. My boy totaled his car. And we ended up, I don't know if we took an Uber. I think we all chipped in. We still went out there. You feel me? Because we was like, shit, this might be our moment. You feel me? So we went out there. We did our little set or whatever. And Flex, you know, gave us the feedback like, yo, whatever you do, make sure you're different. You feel me? At that moment, that's when it stuck. That was before the Dirt. You feel me? So at that point, I took it as far as like, all right, what can I do to solidify myself? What can I show that I'm different because a million people can do what I do and they do it every day. But it's like, what can I do to show that I'm different? And then like when the Dirk opportunity came up, it's like at the time, you know, it's not normal at that time for somebody to just wake up and be like, I'm opening up for Lil Durk. You feel me? Or I'm able to go in my hometown with all my homies watching and I'm up there right before Dirk goes on. So I'm like, maybe I think it's my senior year in high school. So I'm probably just turned 18. I'm like, barely work. I'm working part-time at like Taco Bell. And I took my whole check. I'm like,
the Mexi melts.
yeah,
and shit.
you feel me? I'm Baja blasting it.
Now I'm pissed as hell they got rid of the Mexi melts.
Right.
I'm like, damn, bro.
Right. But like, I took my whole check and I'm like, I hit my brother Big Mike. I'm like, here, like, you feel me? Let's go. Let's do it. And then me and my homies ended up figuring out the last bit of the money or whatever. We got shirts done. And for me, Capo was with me too. And my sister.
Y'all performed together?
We was on the same
set. Okay, bet. He was talking about Dirk. Yeah.
We
Okay.
was on the same set. So
Fire.
We went out there and it was like, I want to say in front of like 500 people. Like,
yeah.
You know, we went out there and we opened up. So
that's crazy how how it blends together from the different perspectives.
Right.
That's fire though, man. Talk about you know, because you were dedicated and committed to the music early on, and like in high school, you know, we both been there. You feel me? And some people don't finish, but you know, a lot of people go to high school, right?
Right.
I feel like that's fair to say.
Right.
I don't want to get canceled. So you know, some niggas stop at middle school, and that's fine. Right. They just can't read sometimes, but it's cool. So, anyways, you in high school, you got this, you got the community and shit.
Right.
Talk about building that community in high school and also being the guy that people know, oh shit, this is the rapper. Right. Because, you know, when you get to junior, senior year, people are starting to think about college, starting to get, you know, jobs, whatever. And you're doing the Taco Bell thing, but that's a means to an end.
Right.
So what was that like being that artist in high school?
It was like at the time, the SoundCloud wave. So everybody was like, okay, he's the rapper, but he's like the SoundCloud guy.
SoundCloud
you feel
rapper,
me? Like it was like, we're going to see him on SoundCloud. We're going to, when you in gym or you in the calf, like he going to be the one freestyling. He going to be the one doing that. You feel me?
Was that an everyday thing?
That was like an everyday thing.
Oh shit.
But it was on some like, I wasn't saying shit. Like, now that I look back on it, I was just doing some dumb shit. But like at the time, it was lit. It was like he gonna be the one spitting that freestyle if we wanted. You feel me or whatever. But like you said, everybody at that time was like, okay, I'm going to UConn, I'm going to Southern, I'm going to these colleges and stuff. And like I knew I was gonna go to college. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. But like in the flip of my head is like after I did that Dirk show, I'm like, I'm about to do this music.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even no question.
Because you got a little taste of that.
I got a little bit of it, and it's like, nah, I need more. It's like that adrenaline. It's like, I know the feeling of walking on a stage and people just looking at you, 500 people just staring at you, don't even know who you are. And when your music cut on, they bopping their head, or you feel me? They like, when you walking off, like, yo, bro, what's your link to your boom, 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 boom? I know that feeling. And it's like, I want more. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care about the money. I paid to be up there. You know what I mean? Don't get it misconstrued. Like, you got to invest in yourself as an artist in order to put yourself in certain predicaments. I'm fully understanding of that. But it's like, I want more. I do this for the love of the music. It's like, I love the feeling of me being able to showcase my art to somebody and they be like, yo, this makes me feel some type of way. Like, I like this. Even if you dislike it, like, I put an impact on you in some way. I want more of that. You feel me? So that was my whole drive coming out, is like, how can I be what I felt in that moment times 100? That was like my drive right there.
Damn. He talking about, since we in the essence of liking and disliking and, you know, expressing how you feel. I mean, you investing in yourself. Right. You came all the way here to Jersey City to talk to us, man.
Right.
Y'all better hit that like button, bro. Y'all better hit that like button. Y'all better subscribe, man. Y'all better comment, man. You real, bro. And one thing I want to say about CT niggas, bro, like, y'all got it, bro. Like y'all know what to say. Y'all know how to tell the story. Y'all know how to build the arc, man. And I think it's worthy of a like and a comment and a subscribe. Anyways,
double subscribe.
So you got 2 daughters, man. You a pops,
right.
and you take pride in being a pops, and I respect that a lot.
Definitely.
And so I want to talk about, you know, as you've kind of cultivated your sound, and now that you got to think about the little ones and you got to think about the legacy. You're not rapping in high school and you know, rapping. Right. I know what niggas was talking about in high school bullshit.
Right.
Talk about, you know, how having those daughters has affected your life.
So my first daughter, she was born during COVID. And like when COVID popped out, that's when my hunger for music was at 100 because everything was put up. Everybody was just like, I can't do nothing. And me, I was like, nah, I ain't going down like that. Like, you feel me? I'm going to work harder. So, like, when she was born, it was like, I have another reason to go 10 times harder. Because at the end of the day, whatever I do impacts her. You feel me? So, I take both my daughters now as, like, if I ever have a sense of doubt that maybe it's not going to work or maybe it's not going to happen, I look at them as, like, am I going to be able to sit there 20 years from now and be like, your dad could have been this, but he let something get in his head. You feel me?
That's real shit, bro.
So,
and what is it like? Like, I mean, you don't have sons, so you know, but like, and maybe you gonna keep trying. I don't know.
Shit, you trying?
We got fiance in the building right now.
You feeding her when I ain't even looking. I know she's
but
I know she is.
But I love talking about this shit, man, because I know it makes you happy. So like, what is how is it being a pops of daughters? Like, do you have the shotgun ready? Like, are you waiting for that first date?
I'm waiting. I talk about it now.
Yeah.
Like, they're not allowed to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? But like, the real thing about it is, like I said, I grew up in a house with all women. So it's like now I'm in a house, my household, with our household, women. All women.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm already protective. Like, so anything little, like I said, I'm on it. Like, they could fall. I'm 2 minutes ahead of like preventing what can hurt them. You know what I mean? But like, they the world, even my fiance, you know, shout out to her, she do what she got to do. But like, they my world, so they my reason for even when I don't want to try, I'm gonna try. You know what I mean?
I respect that, bro. And so I mean, what I want to get into is, you know, your creative process and that catalog. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the sound. I love what you got going on. Project on the way.
Definitely on the way.
Let's talk about the EP that you dropped in 2023. And then also let's talk about that first project that you dropped and then started overthinking and then took it back off. What goes into that process?
So I do a lot of like self-evaluation with my music. So before I'm even ready to start having a lot of people hear it, I'm sitting down, like, playing it over and over and over again. Because, like, I want it to be at a level where I'm comfortable enough to showcase it. But I'm more of, like, when I create, I want to really express a story to you that not only you're going to see through my point of view, but through your point of view. Like, I can say, going to my trenches, and my trenches doesn't have to be on no, like, street shit. It could just be like, I know what it's like to not have enough to pay my rent. I'm in the trenches right now. I know what it's like to not have money to buy my daughters some diapers. I'm in my trenches right now.
Metaphor, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it don't always got to be, you're just taking it at face value, break it down. So with my music, like, that's what I want to do. Like, break that shit down. It's not just like, oh, okay, like, you know, we about to go ahead and slide on this shorty right here. Like, it don't got to just be like everyday shit. Start thinking about shit that you do. You feel me? That's what I want to like bring out with my music. So I sit there and overthink my music. Like, what can I do to make you next week come back to me and be like, yo, bro, that bar right there, that shit was hard. Like, you feel me? Or that ad lib you did right there, like purposely putting it right there, that shit hard. Like, you feel me? So my whole concept of how I make and create, I overthink. That's my process.
So like overthinking is your superpower.
That's my superpower.
Yeah, overthinking is not my superpower.
Right.
So I'm envious of that for sure. Right. Keep the weed away from me, bro.
Right. Nah, it's honestly like sometimes it's like a blessing and a curse because like you overthink everything.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm nonstop thinking. Like I can't just ever just be like, I am cool.
So you're always in motion.
I'm always in motion.
Are you a perfectionist, or do you kind of have you accepted that perfect is not achievable?
Yeah, I accepted like perfect is just not.
Yeah.
It's not. You're never gonna be perfect. For me, like I just feel I'm also I don't want to just settle. At least let me give it my all. I know it's not gonna be perfect, but let me not settle and then later on be like where I was in the same lane of like I had to take a whole project down. You know what I mean? That's what kind of almost inspired that.
So was that because you were still in that mode of trying to chase perfection, and then you listen to it back and you're like,
yeah, it's like
I could have added another ad lib here. I could have done that because once it's on DSPs, like
that's it.
It is what it is,
and it was actually doing good. Like I one of the songs, it had shout out my brother DZ, sister Charmin, AOK was on it too. It was called Pretty Ghetto Angels. And we performed that shit in front of Jadakiss in January. We came out into Manhattan, actually. Shout out my nigga Big Trill. He set that up, and we was outside in Manhattan, and Jada gave us a cosign. I was like, yo, this shit is hard. Shit hard as hell. And at that point, I was like, this song is fire. Everything else is not up to that stature. Like, you feel me? Yeah. So I'm like, damn. And I got into my own head, and I was like, fuck it, I'm taking it down. I just took down, and that project had my most streams. I was getting plays in Germany, Belgium. I was taking screenshots of it, and I took it down because I was just like, when I opened the project up, I'm not happy. So I took it down.
Damn.
Yeah.
But that's the reality of being an artist, though.
Right.
And then the thing is, you got to live with that decision.
Right.
But then because you made that decision, now you know moving forward, I'm not putting shit out.
Right.
I'm not stamping it and sending it through UPS to the DSPs.
Right.
Until I know that this is the one.
So this is it.
So let's talk about vulnerable.
All right.
Let's talk about being vulnerable.
Being vulnerable. For sure.
Let's do that.
Vulnerable on the way.
Vulnerable on the way. And it was 101.
It was 101.
And you still are 101.
I'm 101, for sure.
So talk about that switch. Because when we spoke originally, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give y'all some exclusive cut different shit. It was 101. And I told him, I was like, bro, let's talk about that 101. And he like, nah, it's vulnerable now. I'm like, damn, all right. But talk about that switch. Talk about, that process. And I know you're an overthinker. You be thinking. So I want to know what you be thinking about.
So like you said, 101. Like what makes me 101 is my ambition for music. My purpose, I felt what I was called to do with music is 101. Like I have a lot of people, like everybody that's in this room right now, we can all relate in a way. You know what I mean? We all have, in my belief, different purposes of why we're here. You feel me? Which makes us 101. What connects us is that we're different. And it's crazy because, we all cut different. But what makes us relatable is that we're different and we're all 101. But as I sat there, like right after we was done chopping it up, like, I'm like, you know what? Like, yeah, this shit gonna be hard. Yo, I'm gonna be able to come in here. I'm like, yo, we talking about 101 and shit. And then like, I want to say a couple weeks after that, I was sitting there, I was burning or whatever, and a thought came in my head where it was like, nah, it's not feeling like that's what the name's gonna be.
Because you constantly, your mind is constantly moving. Is that fact? His mind really be on the go all the time? Damn, like, she agrees.
Yeah, it's like it's constantly moving. And then I remember I picked my daughter up, and I was on the phone with my father, and I was a little bit, any parents out there know there's those certain times where the shit gets a little bit too much. You know what I mean? It's overbearing a lot because you sacrifice your everyday for them. So I'm sitting there, I'm saying whatever. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it do get a little bit overbearing and shit. He was like, yo, don't feel like you gotta put a mask on. Like, don't feel like you gotta always be like Superman. Like, you feel me? Like, it's okay to call people and be vulnerable. And then when I heard the word vulnerable, I'm like, damn, that's probably the one thing that was holding me back is I wasn't being vulnerable. I wasn't expressing my true feelings. Like, I was expressing my feelings on a way that everybody can just be like, oh, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Not really breaking it down, just
simplifying it for
I was simplifying it.
Which is sophistication in a way, being able to simplify your emotions.
Facts.
But also, I think you should do therapy too, bro. Like,
right. And yeah, for sure, it's crazy. We was talking about that shit this morning. That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
And a lot of, especially, you know, just keeping it real, especially as a black man, you don't get to express your feelings a lot. You feel me? So vulnerable is also me being able to be like, listen, I'm going to tell my story, but in the way that I feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Not everybody is going to be able to feel comfortable going to a therapist. You know what I mean? Because you might feel judged, or you might feel like they're not really there for you, just there for a check.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I know with this music, I could just have you listen without you even having to talk. You feel me? So I'm going to be vulnerable in the way that makes me comfortable, which is my music.
Yeah, it's like investing in therapy, investing in whatever you invest in, quality of music, you know, assets for you to promote. Like, you're investing in yourself, because if you go to therapy and you learn, okay, how do I communicate more efficiently? How do I dive deeper into that inner child? Pause. That sounded crazy. Wow, that sounded ridiculous. How do I, you know what I'm saying? Speak to that inner child and understand, like, you know, and do that work that I need to do. And then I think that also gives you an opportunity to be able to articulate that message more. Because a lot of people, like you said, especially black men, which is probably a majority of the men that are listening to your music.
That's a fact.
We all go through those same things. You feel me? So if I hear that, that's why niggas love like Rod Wave and niggas like that, because they really talking about it.
They're talking
and you
shit,
hear it and you like, damn, bro, like I'm about to cry in the car right now. Like, what the hell going on?
Nigga, like, pause, but like it's touching different. Like, you feel me? The music's touching different. Make sure you pause that shit, because you know how niggas be.
Nah, I just said some wild shit, so you good.
But like,
you good.
It's making you feel vulnerable, because like you're not gonna just go around your mans and them and be crying. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people ain't gonna do that. I'm the type of nigga, like, you feel me? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna cry.
Me too. Yeah.
You feel me? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna let you know, because I really feel that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Especially with music. So, hey.
He 101.
101, man. Hey.
Go ahead and subscribe and like and comment too. Hey, if you 101 and if you go to therapy, if you agree with that, man, comment your thoughts on therapy down below. Comment your thoughts on communicating and opening up. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a conversation about it. So yeah, bro. I mean, let's talk about Infinity Records, because you know you getting rolling with that. You starting with that little label situation, and I don't mean little, like, it's big.
Nah, yeah,
it's heavy though.
Right, for sure.
And Infinity is everything.
Everything.
So talk about that. What does that mean to you?
It's everything. You feel me? Like, it's showing that I want to make a mark even when I'm gone. You feel me? I want to impact. I want to be an influence. And everything we do, whether it's music, the memories we make, the people we be around, everything is infinite. You feel me? Because even when we're gone, somebody's going to be able to talk about the things we did. Somebody's going to still be able to listen to our music, watch our content, invest into our business still, even when we're gone. So it's like, I want everything that I do to be infinite. I want my daughters to be able to grow up and be like, you know, my father did all of this. You feel me? He ain't stopped. He ain't let anything get to his head. He did what he did. And even though he's gone when I do, you feel me, I'm still making that impact. You feel me? So when it came to Infinity Records, it's like, let's do music that's infinite. Let's not make some shit that's just good for the trend now. Let's not just make something that is good because that's what's popping right now on social media and shit. Like, nah, let's make something that in 40 years, when we have our anniversary, when we lit our first Grammy we made, we still playing this shit and it's still not. You feel me? Let's make some infinite shit. So that's what it's on.
Let's make some infinite shit.
Let's make some infinite shit.
Yeah,
that's
hell
hard.
yeah.
You feel me?
What was that shit back in the day where the niggas was like, we doing some it was the shit. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm an old head. Somebody gotta know. Whatever. Maybe I'm.
Put it in the comments. Somebody gonna do it.
Oh, somebody gonna know. Yeah, comment down if you know. Well, shit. Now that I thought about it, whatever. Oh, that pisses me off. I hate when that happens.
You got to text it because somebody it's gonna pop up later on.
Yeah,
it's gonna pop up later on.
Damn. Okay. You know what I'm talking about though. When you have that thought.
Yeah, and it's just not. There.
And we on camera too, so now I feel like a dumbass.
It's more pressure.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Damn. Word, bro. So what makes Nixon Price Cut different?
I want to say my drive for it. Like, it sounds so simple, but my drive, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat nothing. Like, this everything in this room right now is genuine. So I feel like I'm going to be vulnerable right now. Bro, I keep myself up at night just thinking about this shit. Like, what can I do to make me be able to do this every day? Like, what? Not about the money. Just being able to sit in the studio, listen to beats, put down verses, put down choruses, go over to Germany and talk to that little kid that's like, yo, I listen to your music every day, getting on to the bus. Like, you feel me? How can I make that impact right now? I'm up at like 1 o'clock and my daughter's got to be up in 4 hours. I'm still thinking about it. Fiance dead asleep. She don't even know what the hell I'm thinking about. You feel me? Like, I'm up thinking about this shit. I'm willing to spend my rent money on this shit. Like, you feel me? If you told me right now, bro, we got to get a Sprinter, we got to get a B&B, we got to go out here because they have this convention with this possible opportunity, my money's set. I'm ready to invest my last dollar into myself right now. You feel me? A lot of people would be like, oh, what makes me different is, you know, my drive, bro. I work on this shit every day. I'm talking about I do this shit every day of my life. I'm a father, and I still do this shit every day of two. You feel me? Every day. I'll drive wherever I got to go. You feel me? I do this shit. I've been doing it. Like, you feel me? I'm not going to say that, oh, what makes me different is the way I rap and the way I'm able to hit melodies or certain pockets and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, there's somebody that's doing the same thing. You feel me? There's millions of people that are probably even better than me. I mean, I'm a humble dude. I'm not going to be like, I'm the best in my area. I'm the best here, because I got way more to learn and more growth for myself. But I could say that not a lot of people are up like me, researching, doing their homework like me. You feel me? My father used to play keys for Drew Hill back in the day. You feel me? So, like, my bloodline with music is already different. But as far as in my research, I do homework with this shit. Like, you feel me? I'm not just listening to hip-hop. I listen to pop. I listen to gospel. You feel me? Like, my origin really comes from the church. So it's like, I'm also looking at music theory. I do my research on that. So it's like, if I had to put it into one word, my drive for this, bro, I'm willing to take my wallet out right now and bet on myself. You feel me? That's what makes me different.
That was great. That was awesome, bro.
For sure.
So, the current climate of the music industry, right? How you feel about R. Kelly? No, I'm just fucking with you, bro. Nah, how do you feel about the current? How do you feel about the current climate of music right now? Like, what do you feel like is great about it? What do you feel like people need to focus a little bit more on? And you know, what's your take on the atmosphere as a whole?
I think, like, definitely music is more, what's the word for it? I'm gonna say more accessible in a way, as far as in, like, you're able to hear your artist or your favorite artist in different ways versus like when we were little, like where it was just maybe, I don't know if you ever had Optimum TV, like in the morning on Saturdays, you ever turn like music on from the TV?
Optimum TV.
You ever had that, like the IO button on the remote?
Yeah, Vic had it.
You feel me? So bro know what I'm talking about. Like on Saturdays, you turn your artist on, or you may put them as a ringtone. I'm discovering artists through TikTok. I'm discovering artists through just sounds and stuff like that. So I want to say, as music in a whole, it's more accessible, and I like that. As far as in the purity and the drive of music, I feel is kind of like saturated, because I feel like not everybody is doing it for the love of music. It's just more of a check. You know what I mean? Granted, get your money to provide for your family, but like also understand it's a God-given gift to be able to do music, be able to do production, be an artist. You feel me? You can't just wake up one day and just be like, oh, you know, I'm about to be Nixon Price. You feel me? There's a story behind it. But like, if the money's not there, you're still doing it. You know what I mean? You could tell the niggas that are in the industry right now that's just doing it because of the money. They're not doing this shit for the love of music. When I was younger and shit, I wasn't even straight up on rap. I was listening to R&B, because that you could hear that the love of that music. You feel me? You could feel that shit. Now I feel as though it's like everybody's trying to be the next person. Everybody's trying to ride the wave of the popping wave right now. Like, you feel me? That's the only fucked up part about it. But accessibility is there. Just keeping it a buck.
Damn. So the passion and the purpose behind it is, you said what makes you cut different, right? But why should somebody add Nixon Price to their playlist? Why should they listen to this new album that you got coming out right now? What's different about your music versus what's out there right now? I have my opinion, but I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
The sound is gonna draw you to it, let you really open up and really hear a different perspective of life in general. You feel me? I'm trying to, like, with my artistry, I merge a lot of different sounds into one, so you're able to get a taste of, you might get some dance hall, you might get some real trench vibe, you might get a party vibe, you might get some R&B vibe. I want to give you everything. You feel me? Because there might be somebody that's just drawn to my ad-libs, you feel me, or my way of singing, but like also somebody else may like the fact that I really can rap, you feel me? So I'm trying to give everybody what they want to hear in a one verse.
So like kind of like that melting pot.
Yeah, that melting pot of it. Like, you feel me? If you want to hear that, come tap in with me.
You know what time it is, man. We got Nixon Price in the building, man.
Sure.
I'm going to say it one more time. Hit that subscribe button. Drop comments, your favorite topics, everything that we talked about today. And also, we got on the Cut Different merch today as well. Sure. You know what I'm saying? It's coming real soon. Shit, it might already even be out. I don't know.
I need one.
Shit, you already know what it is.
All right, say less.
Yeah, for sure. But we got the Cut Different merch on deck. We got the hoodies, sweatpants, hats on the way. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, support us, bro. Every dollar you spend with us allows us to continue to elevate this experience, continue to have dope ass artists like Nixon Price on, and just continue to grow and provide a safe space for artists to come tell their stories and get content to expand and grow their audiences. So,
for sure.
How you feel about Cut Different, man?
Listen.
Am I full of shit?
Nah, you're not, bro. Nah, nobody. Like I said, bro, when I walked in, the vibe is so genuine and pure. A lot of times as an artist, why they don't do it is because they feel like they can't express themselves how they want to. So, like, coming here and being able to fully just feel like I'm in a serenity vibe, like, I give it to y'all, man. This shit, I'll let it tap back in. You feel me? I want to. Let's do another one. Like, you know what I mean? This shit is, the vibe's good, bro. Y'all make the artist feel at home. 10 out of 10, man.
Hell yeah. Hey, y'all make sure I got one more question for Nixon Price, but he doing some live music today for us as well. So y'all be sure to go over there. Well, actually, wait a second. Just give us a few more minutes. And then after that, you're going to go and click that video, watch him perform live. Talk about the song you're doing live today. And also, last question I got for you. When you wake up in the morning, it's some corny like podcast and shit, but like still, people want to know.
Let's do it.
When you wake up in the morning, what do you say to yourself that allows you to move forward throughout the day?
First thing I do is pray. I pray every morning when I wake up at 12 and then when I go to sleep. It's the first thing. Thank God for everything. At the end of the day, you feel me? We ain't had to wake up. You know what I mean? So the fact that I'm breathing, I got my beautiful fiance, my beautiful daughters. I'm able to hop on a spot like Cut Different. God, thank God for it.
Man, I'm glad that you included us in that, man.
Yeah, come on, man. I've been waiting. I came out here Friday. Yeah. I'm saying here like, I need to get here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everything else is nice. Hey, you hit up Saks Fifth and all that, but this is where I want it to be. Like, you feel me? So, God, thank God for everything, man. God is the greatest. Without him, nothing's possible. I wouldn't be able to drop Vulnerable. Visuals is on the way. I wouldn't be able to create something like Infinity Records. Like, I give all grace to God. He's the one. So
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. And he definitely got his hand on your shoulder, bro.
All times.
And shit, man. So tell us about the song you're performing today.
So the song that I'm going to be doing today is called Get It Gone. It's something that, again, was like the first official Vulnerable selection. So it's like, I felt like I was able to be vulnerable at the time that I wanted to. So, hey, just waiting for everybody here.
Say that. Well, it's coming real soon, man. You tapped in with Cut Different TV, and don't get it twisted, man. Everybody can't come up here.
Everybody can't.
If you ain't cut, quite different. You can't come up here, you dig? So I go by the name of Sebastian Ryder. You probably forgot by now because he been dropping some crazy ass jewels.
For sure.
But I'm here with my dog.
Nixon Price, man, official.
And where can they find you at?
All streaming platforms, Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music, Pandora, whatever you want to listen to, whatever your wife, baby mom, anybody wants to listen to is on all streaming platforms for real. Hey,
Yeah. Shout out to all the baby mothers out there, man. We love you.
Don't call them that. It's just, but you know that. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Hey.
Yeah. What are they called then if they're not baby moms?
They just your mother's daughter or son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Baby moms is a derogatory term.
Okay. Well,
we're only allowed to use it when we're being artists.
Okay. Learn something new every day.
Every day.
Every day, man. Well, I hope y'all learned something new today, man. I definitely learned a lot about Nixon Price.
For sure.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, man. And tune in. We got much more on the way.
Tap in.
Get It Gone live by Nixon Price.
Let's do it.
Next up, man. Go check it out.
Let's do it.
Love.